Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourself, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, and important birth and death anniversaries of 13th December 2025, Saturday, Bengali date 26 অগ্রহায়ণ 1432. As per Benimadhav Shil Ponjika, today's Tithi, Krishna Navami and up to 1942 hours and after that Krishna Dashami. Today's Nakshatra, Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra and up to 0947 hours and after that Hasta Nakshatra. Today is 347th day of the year. There are then 18 days left in 2025. Today is 50th Saturday of 2025. Today is National Violin Day. National Violin Day, celebrated on December 13, honors one of the most expressive and iconic musical instruments in history, recognizing its rich legacy, craftsmanship, and influence across classical, folk, jazz, and contemporary music. The day celebrates legendary violin makers like Stradivari, great performers who shaped music with their artistry and the instrument's unique ability to convey deep emotion through its warm, resonant tone, encouraging musicians, students, and music lovers to appreciate, play, or simply enjoy the beauty of violin music. Today is National Cocoa Day. National Cocoa Day, observed on December 13, celebrates the rich, comforting flavor of cocoa and its long history as one of the world's most beloved ingredients and from ancient Mesoamerican traditions to modern hot chocolate cups enjoyed in winter. The day highlights cocoa's cultural significance, its role in delicious desserts and beverages, and the joy it brings through its warm, soothing aroma, encouraging everyone to indulge in a cup of cocoa, explore new recipes, or simply appreciate this timeless treat that has remained a symbol of comfort and sweetness for generations. Today is National Cream Cheese Frosting Day. National Cream Cheese Frosting Day, celebrated on December 13, honors one of the most beloved and versatile dessert toppings known for its smooth texture, tangy richness, and perfect balance of sweetness. The day highlights its popularity in classics like red velvet cake, carrot cake, cinnamon rolls, cupcakes, and cookies, while also celebrating the creativity it inspires in home bakers and professionals alike, encouraging everyone to whip up a batch, try a new recipe, and savor the comforting flavor of cream cheese frosting brings to countless treats. Today is International Shareware Day. International Shareware Day is an annual observance held on second Saturday in December to recognize and celebrate the work of software developers who create shareware programs distributed on a try before you buy basis that allow users to test software before purchasing a license and to raise awareness about the value these creators bring to tech users worldwide, encouraging people to appreciate, support, or even pay for the useful shareware they enjoy, while highlighting the role of innovative, independent programmers in making everyday digital tools more accessible. Today is the death anniversary of Dr. Samuel Johnson, 18 September 1709 to 13 December 1784. Dr. Samuel Johnson was a towering English writer, critic, moralist, and lexicographer, best known for his landmark A Dictionary of the English Language in 1755, which became the authoritative reference for over a century and established him as a central figure in English literature. Honored for his brilliance, he received prestigious honorary Doctor of Laws (LL.D.) degrees from Trinity College Dublin in 1765 and Oxford University in 1775, reflecting his unparalleled literary impact. Johnson produced influential works such as The Rambler, The Idler, The Adventurer, Rasselas, and The Lives of the Poets, each showcasing his sharp intellect and moral insight. He also co-founded the Literary Club, an elite circle of scholars and statesmen that shaped 18th century intellectual life. Celebrated for his mastery of prose, commanding critical voice, and contributions to theatre and biography, Johnson became the most admired man of letters of his time. His legacy was immortalized in James Boswell's Life of Samuel Johnson, considered one of the greatest biographies in world literature, and his influence continues to shape English language and literary studies today. Today is the death anniversary of Miss Anna Mary Robertson Moses, 7 September 1860 to 13 December 1961. Anna Mary, Anna Mary Robertson Moses, widely known as Grandma Moses, was a celebrated American folk artist who rose to international fame for her charming, nostalgic depictions of rural life, beginning her painting career in her late 70s. She received the Women's National Press Club Award in 1949 and was honored with the Award of Merit from the National Academy of Arts and Letters in 1951 for her outstanding contribution to American art. Her works were exhibited globally, including at the Museum of Modern Art, and she became one of the best selling American artists of her time, with paintings reproduced on greeting cards, prints, and merchandise. In 1953, New York Governor Thomas Dewey proclaimed Grandma Moses Day in her honor, recognizing her cultural impact. She received two honorary doctoral degrees from Russell Sage College and Dartmouth College, celebrating her remarkable artistic achievements. Moses was also featured on the cover of Time magazine in 1953, further elevating her fame. Her painting, Sugaring Off, sold for a record price in 2006, demonstrating her lasting artistic legacy. Her numerous awards and wide recognition established her as one of the world's most beloved self-taught artists in American history. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Fritz Pregel, 3rd September 1869 to 13 December 1930. Fritz Pregel was an Austrian chemist and physician renowned for his revolutionizing organic chemistry through the development of microanalysis, a precise method for determining the composition of very small chemical samples. His groundbreaking work earned him the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1923, awarded for significantly advancing analytical techniques used worldwide. Kriegel authored influential research papers and textbooks that established new standards in quantitative analysis, and he trained a generation of chemists who further expanded the field. He was honored with prestigious recognitions such as membership in the Austrian Academy of Sciences, honorary doctorates from leading European universities, and several scientific medals for excellence in chemical research. Fregel also served as a respected professor at the University of Graz, where he refined his microanalytical methods and built a renowned laboratory for analytical chemistry. His innovations not only transformed organic chemistry but also supported advances in medicine, pharmacology, and industrial chemistry. Frehley's contributions remain fundamental to modern chemical analysis, cementing his legacy as one of the pioneers of precision chemistry. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Francois Auguste Victor Grignard, 6 May 1871 to 13 December 1935. Francois Auguste Victor Grignard was a celebrated French chemist, best known for discovering the Grignard reagent, a breakthrough that transformed organic synthesis and opened new pathways for creating complex chemical compounds. For this groundbreaking work, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1912, shared with Paul Sabatier, marking one of the most important contributions in modern chemistry. Grignard held prestigious academic posts, including professorships at Lyon and Nancy, where he advanced both teaching and research in organic chemistry. His discovery revolutionized pharmaceuticals, dyes, fragrances, and industrial chemistry, making his method a standard tool in laboratories worldwide. Grignard was honored with membership in the French Academy of Sciences, the Legion d'Honneur, and several international scientific awards. He also served during World War I, applying his chemical expertise to military needs. His influential publications and refinements of organometallic chemistry cemented his legacy as one of the foremost chemists of the 20th century, leaving an enduring impact on modern scientific innovation. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Antonio Caetano de Abreu Frere Egas Moniz, 29 November 1874 to 13 December 1955. Antonio Egas Moniz, the distinguished Portuguese neurologist and statesman, is best known for developing cerebral angiography in 1927, a breakthrough imaging technique that revolutionized the diagnosis of brain disorders and laid the foundation for modern neuroradiology. He later introduced prefrontal equotomy, a controversial early psychosurgical procedure which brought him worldwide scientific attention. For his pioneering work in medicine, he received the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1949, becoming the first Portuguese scientist to win the award. Moniz also served as Portugal's Minister of Foreign Affairs and played a role at the Versailles Peace Conference after World War I. His contributions earned him the Grand Cross of the Order of Santiago at the Espada and several international honors from medical academies. He was nominated multiple times for the Nobel Prize before finally receiving it. Moniz authored numerous scientific books and papers that influenced neurological research across Europe. Despite the later ethical criticism of leucotomy, his work in angiography remains a lasting milestone in neurology. He is remembered as one of Portugal's most impactful medical innovators. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Shibram Chakrabarty, 13th December 1903 to 28th August 1980. Shibram Chakrabarty was a celebrated Bengali writer, humorist, and satirist renowned for his unique wit and light-hearted yet thought-provoking style. He wrote across genres, novels, short stories, plays, and poems, but earned special fame for his new humorous tales that often carried subtle social commentary. His characters, Harshabardhan and Govardhan, became household names, embodying everyday quirks and absurdities of middle-class life with warmth and comedy. Despite his playful tone, his writings reflected keen observation of society, exposing human follies and contradictions with charm rather than bitterness. Shibram's simple language, clever wordplay, and comic exaggerations made his works accessible to readers of all ages. Personally, he lived a frugal and somewhat eccentric life, often struggling financially but never compromising on his creative freedom. His contribution to Bengali literature is immense as he blended humor with humanity, leaving behind a legacy of laughter-filled yet meaningful storytelling. Even though Shibram Chakrabarty is remembered as one of Bengal's finest humorists, whose works continue to delight and inspire generations. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Binoy Krishna Basu, 11 September 1908 to 13 December 1930. Binoy Krishna Basu was a young revolutionary and freedom fighter from Bengal who dedicated his life to India's struggle against British colonial rule. Along with Badal Gupta and Dinesh Gupta, he became immortal for his role in the historic Writers' Building attack in Kolkata on December 8, 1930, aimed at assassinating brutal British officers. A member of the Bengal Volunteers, Basu believed that armed resistance was necessary to challenge colonial oppression and inspire young Indian youth. During the attack, he displayed remarkable courage, firing upon the officials inside the Writers' Building. Surrounded by police after the act, he consumed cyanide to embrace martyrdom rather than surrender. His sacrifice, along with Badal and Dinesh, came to be remembered as a symbol of youthful valor and patriotism. The trio is often referred to as Binoy Badal Dinesh, celebrated for their fearless resistance to foreign rule. In his honor, Dalhousie Square in Kolkata was renamed BBD Bagh, Binoy Badal Dinesh Bagh. Binoy Krishna Basu's legacy continues to inspire generations as an emblem of courage and devotion to the nation's freedom. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Magnus Havelmo, 13 December 1911 to 28 July 1999. Tryg Magnus Havelmo was a distinguished Norwegian economist, best known for laying the foundations of modern econometrics through his groundbreaking probability approach to economic analysis. He was awarded the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences in 1989 for his fundamental contributions, particularly for demonstrating how statistical methods could be rigorously applied to economic theory and empirical data. Havelmore's influential works, including the probability approach in econometrics, transformed the discipline and shaped the structure of econometric modeling worldwide. He served as a prominent professor at the University of Oslo, mentoring generations of economists and macroeconomic theory, economic policy, and the study of business cycles. In recognition of his scholarly excellence, he was elected to the Norwegian Academy of Science and Letters and honored by several international economic associations. His theoretical insights continue to guide empirical research, making him one of the most important figures in 20th century economics. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Paul Anthony Samuelson, 15th May 1915 to 13 December 2009. Paul Anthony Samuelson was a monumental American economist widely regarded as the father of modern economics for his pioneering work that transformed the field of into a rigorous scientific discipline. He became the first American to win the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences in 1970 for his fundamental contributions to economic theory, including world welfare economics, public goods, and general equilibrium. Samuelson authored the landmark textbook Economics, one of the most influential and widely used economic texts in the world. He received numerous prestigious honors such as the National Medal of Science, the John Bates Clark Medal, and the membership in the U.S. National Academy of Sciences. A longtime professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, he helped build one of the world's leading economics departments and mentored many future Nobel laureates. Samuelson also made major contributions to finance, international trade, and macroeconomic policy through his research and advisory roles. His profound influence reshaped both academic economics and public policy, securing his legacy as one of the greatest economists of the 20th century. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Philip Warren Anderson, 13 December 1923 to 29 March 2020. Philip Warren Anderson was an influential American physicist renowned for his pioneering work in condensed matter physics, particularly in symmetry breaking, localization, and magnetism. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1977, shared with John H. Van Vleck and Sir Neville F. Mott, for fundamental theoretical investigations that shaped understanding of electronic structures in solids. Anderson also received numerous prestigious honors, including the National Medal of Science, the Oliver E. Buckley Condensed Matter Prize, the Danny Heinemann Prize for Mathematical Physics, and the Lars Onsager Prize. His seminal papers introduced concepts such as the Anderson localization and the Higgs mechanisms, conceptual roots, profoundly influencing particle physics and materials science. Anderson served as a key researcher at Bell Labs and later as a professor at Princeton University, where he trained generations of physicists. Elected to the U.S. National Academy of Sciences and honored by international scientific societies, he remains celebrated as one of the greatest theoretical physicists of the 20th century. Today is the death anniversary of Miss Smita Patil, 17th October 1955 to 13 December 1986. Smita Patil was an acclaimed Indian film actress known for her powerful performances in both parallel and commercial cinema, earning her a reputation as one of the finest actresses of her generation. She received the National Film Award for Best Actress twice for her roles in Bhumika in 1977 and Chakra in 1981, showcasing her versatility and depth in portraying complex characters. Patil was also honored with multiple Filmfare Awards, including Best Actress for Manthan in 1976, and she received Padma Shri in 1985 for her outstanding contribution to Indian cinema. She played pivotal roles in socially relevant films addressing gender issues, poverty, and social justice, and was celebrated for bringing realism and intensity to her performances. Smita Patil worked in over 80 films across Hindi, Marathi, and regional languages, earning international acclaim for her artistry. Her legacy was further recognized posthumously with tributes from film festivals and cinematic organizations highlighting her impact on Indian cinema. She was also known for her work in theatre and her involvement in women's rights and social causes. Patil's enduring influence continues to inspire actors and filmmakers, solidifying her place as a cultural icon. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.